Hi guys, welcome to our second episode. I'm Desiree.
And I'm Justine.
And I'm Jess.
And this is Sippin and Dishin.
Well, today we have with us Jessica, my cousin, longtime friend of Desiree's.
Yes.
Probably cousins at this point.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Honestly, I don't think I knew we weren't cousins until
I don't
was
think so
like
either.
22 maybe, which was not that long ago.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
I think
not
I
related?
asked, no, I think I asked Aunt Katie, like, so Lori's like my aunt, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. Where did she come from? She's like, you can call her aunt.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
How are
Sure.
we related?
Well,
I know it's been so long that
I didn't know no different.
me either.
I didn't either for a while.
Yeah, I was going to say,
You're like, that's just a cousin of a cousin, right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
We're
Married.
somehow
Married into the
Yes,
family. That's what it
exactly.
was.
Married
Married
Was
side.
her
into the
mom
family.
married too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have Jessica give us two truths and a lie. We're going to have to guess which one is the lie and which ones are the truth.
Okay. My favorite alcohol is vodka. I've never had a threesome. And I have 8 cats. Dang, that was easy.
Okay.
I think I know it. I'll let Desiree go
Yeah.
since
It's
I thought I
the
did for a
pressure's
second.
on.
I feel like you've never had a threesome. That's your lie.
I haven't.
What?
Okay, so the answers are I like tequila. I've never had a threesome. Not a legit threesome.
So
Like legit
maybe-
threesome.
Well,
So what's the
are all
difference?
3 supposed to participate? Not like 2 people participate and 1 watches?
I mean,
Oh, so you just had a viewer. Then that doesn't count as a threesome.
I'm sure
right?
they were involved some way,
Not
right?
really.
Oh.
And I do have 8 cats.
So I thought the lie was that you've never had a threesome.
No, the lie is that my favorite alcohol is vodka.
Shit. I was
Yes.
totally wrong. Okay.
By the way, what are you guys drinking?
Mimosas.
Mimosas again.
They were so
Obviously,
good last
yeah.
time that we just had to have them
Must be
again.
nice.
I mean, you could have sip.
People who know me know I love mimosas, but I can't right now. It's fine.
So maybe we had your favorite drink, even though
There you
we
go.
knew you
Yes,
couldn't.
and it's
We're
like
appreciating
a
the
sunset
Jessica.
mimosa, which is
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got mixed up.
thing. Yeah.
I know she were trying to be fancy, and I fucked
Pour
up
the
your game.
grenadine, and it was so nice and pretty. And then here she comes with this damn spoon. Like, let me just stir
Let me
this
mix
up and
it
make
up.
this muddy water.
That's exactly what happened. I was like, that doesn't feel right. Let me stir
Let me
that
stir
up.
that.
While I'm
pretty.
already getting rid of the bubbles. I'm just
Well,
fucking.
yeah.
I'm
Flat
fucking
mimosas.
I'm fucking up these mimosas all day.
All day.
Okay, so Jessica brought some great topics with her today.
Yeah.
And let's just start with the first one, where we're going to talk about fitness.
Oh, yeah. My favorite.
Now, yeah, your favorite thing.
In the whole world now. Wasn't a long time ago.
That's okay. Somebody needed to pick up where I left off.
Actually, yes.
Not
that
my
is
time
true.
anymore.
Yes,
It is your
yes.
time. Both your guys' time.
Yeah, that is. I think roles have reversed.
Yes.
But then again, though, it's always opposite. Like I can go and do things at the gym because I don't have kids. You guys do.
Yeah, it's a lot
See,
harder.
so but I'm saying it's a trade off. It's like I have the time because I don't have kids. But what if I want
true.
kids? You guys might have. What
I
I
mean,
want.
I have daycare. I take them to daycare. It's just I got,
which is
you
probably
know.
more fun than home anyway. But
It is. I literally get begged by Jade to go to the
Please.
gym.
Please let me
She
know.
asked me today, are we going to go to the gym? No. Okay.
oh my gosh, that should make you feel bad. You're not going to the gym and doing what you need to do, and she's not out of your hair at the daycare.
But I had to come.
Oh yeah. Well, today is different.
Yeah.
Today's different. But on a normal day, I have a feeling she says it on other days too.
She does say it on
Probably.
other days. She says it
Yeah.
all the time.
She probably has
Almost
her
every
friends
day.
there.
Every day, Mom, you need to go to the gym.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the next.
Let's go to the gym.
topic.
I
Why
can
are we not
imagine it's
going?
fun for them to go because there's
Oh,
all the
yeah.
play structures, all those other kids to play with,
Right.
and then
We
at
have
home it's
our-
like what you
Yeah.
guys play with.
And we have
Ooh.
our play
didn't
structure,
wanna
which
play
is the
with me.
treadmill.
Yep.
What a play structure that is.
I know, right?
So obviously the treadmill is not your favorite thing that you picked up at the gym.
Yeah. So what do you like to do when you're at the gym?
I mean, I don't really like the gym. No, I like the gym. The gym that I go to now is more of like a CrossFit warehouse. So, I really like that atmosphere more than it's so crazy too, because when I used to work out on my own, I hated working out with people. And I used to hate working out with other people because, you know, it's like, okay, just go do what you need to do. I'll do what I need to do. I don't like somebody watching and whatever. But once I joined the gym that I'm at now, the whole family aspect of it and pushing you, like on days where I can't get it together. Excuse me, I have somebody next to me that's like, keep going, and vice versa. And so now it's like, if I go by myself, I'm like, I don't even know, what am I supposed to do? Like, where's somebody yelling at me and screaming at me to like, go harder?
So the encouragement.
So so the encouragement has been huge. I think that's what's mainly changed my outlook on fitness. And
well, and then you got now Jesse, her boyfriend.
yes, he
having
is,
somebody go with you,
Yes.
like also doing the same thing.
A gym
helps.
buddy is very, very helpful.
Yeah.
I know when I went to the
Desiree,
gym.
you should be a gym buddy.
I could be somebody's gym buddy?
You can.
Oh, you mean your gym buddy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
need a gym buddy.
Okay.
Nobody's at the gym with me.
I mean, I would go. But
on
I'm
the
also,
treadmill.
I fucking hate exercise.
Same. No, I think too, what I love the most about having him there too is the understanding. You know, CrossFit's hard, really hard. In the gym that I'm at, they don't play. It's not like, oh, you know, one more rep. It's like 50,000 reps. Don't do it right. Restart, you know?
Yeah, so they
And-
push you.
Yeah, somebody to push me, and they
Hold you
push.
accountable.
Yeah. And so what's nice is having a partner there that, you know, I remember when I did it by myself before he joined, I would call him crying like, that was the hardest thing I ever did. And he's like, don't worry, you got it. And I'm like, you're not understanding.
It's
I'm
hard.
hurting. It's so hard.
The struggle is
Yeah,
real.
the struggle is so real. And so I remember the first day he started, it was like, yeah.
It's fucking
Now
hard.
what the fuck you gonna say? Like he's over here like walking like he's been sitting on a horse, and you know men don't like to walk like that. So
Do you feel like you kind of like developed an addiction to it? Like, cause like I hear that sometimes the fitness can give you this high, this great feeling where that's why you keep going back more, because you like love that feeling you're getting while you're there.
yes, especially in the, like I said, in the gym that I'm at now, it's all personal stories. Like when you go to a big gym, especially by yourself, you don't know those people's stories. You don't know where they've been. You don't know, you know. Yeah,
If they're
I
there
mean,
picking up on people,
no, or
yeah.
like
trying to be cute.
right, or you don't know where, like you don't know the motivation, right? So like you could look at somebody who's bigger, you don't know if they were bigger than they are now, or you don't know if somebody who's small, if they got to that small or they're trying to build. You don't know. But at Game Fit, which is where I go,
Shout out.
yeah, of course, get my body right. No, but when I go there, you learn their stories. Like, you know, the trainer stories. Like one of my trainers, she was big like I was, and she's been doing it like, oh God, sorry if this is wrong, but like 8 years maybe or something like that.
Wow.
And she was over 200 pounds.
Wow. That's
So before she even got to the gym that I'm at now, she worked her butt off and then started doing cycling classes. And then from cycling classes went to personal training. So this is the same person.
Is that why
that's-
you wanted to start with cycling? Was that something that kind
Yeah.
of motivated you because
No,
she
I-
told you kind of her story?
Well, I
and,
think
like,
I think what it was too was I've always wanted a soul cycle. Like you see those people like 1 and 2 and
is that's the one when you're like dancing
Yeah,
and,
and you're-
like
okay.
it's dark, right? And like everybody's
well,
kind of like
yeah, going, and
you're
then,
not really
like,
just like
no, it's not
with
like
the music going
no.
and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, push up that
No.
hill. It's like that, like
No, yeah, and like she'll play Spanish
Grooving.
music, so there's times where she'll be like, "Okay, now thrust your hips," and I don't know if you guys have ever tried rotating your hips on a bike, but let me
no,
tell
because
you,
those seats are
whoa.
uncomfortable.
No, I honestly,
felt like my butt cheeks would hurt.
I was
when
gonna
I'm done.
look. And no matter how big your booty is, that bone between there, you're walking on the horse again.
Yep.
But no, that's why I love going there, because you know their stories and you watch them get better. Like they don't just train you, they train at that gym. So the very trainer that's training you will post her videos of being trained by somebody else in the gym. And she's working just as hard. She's not just telling people what to do. And that's
cool.
Yeah. So,
Leading by example.
Yes.
I will say that I will catch myself only because everybody knows that I don't really use like Instagram and all that stuff, but I will catch
Lame.
myself. I know. I will
Get on
catch
it.
myself though looking for motivation
Yes.
in looking at people's fitness and videos, and that actually motivates me to go and work.
Right.
And like,
so
oh,
imagine
I
having that.
I want to do that.
Right. And that same person screaming at you to do it. It's like, as much as you want to be like, no, I don't want to. And then you see her abs and you're like, yeah,
Damn, I
maybe
want
if
those.
I do this that she's telling me, I might look like that.
But a lot of the time too, it's what you eat.
Okay,
I feel
not talk
like
about that.
that's what I've been focusing on is the food.
Which is
lost
why
a lot.
You've done great.
Yeah, because all the way I've lost has been food only, and occasional, like I ride my bike when I'm watching TV in the evening, but then sometimes I find that it like wakes me up right before I have to go to bed and like, wake up really early in the morning to start work again. But even that little bit I'm trying to get in, but like I wish I had more time, and I know, oh my God, I know I need to make time for it because your health is important. And everyone's like always like, well, that 30 minutes used at watching TV, that could be your gym time.
It's
and
true.
it's so true. But for me, I want to focus on the food part first because that's always been my main struggle.
Yeah.
Because even when I was younger, while I was physical, like when I was in cheerleading and everything, I was always thinner. As soon as I stopped being physical and I still was eating the way I was, I got chubby. Yeah. And then chubby turns into fat. Yeah. And then you have babies and then it's harder to lose the fat.
And then you turn 30 and then after that it's harder.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I need to address my battle with food.
Yeah.
I need to get this food under control. And once I feel like that's under control, then I'm like, okay, now let's get this exercise under control because I can commit to it because that other challenge in my life has been accomplished. And I know I'm good with food.
Yeah. And I think that's a huge struggle because so for me, I did the same thing. I did my food and then I started working out. But the thing about that is when you work out super hard,
you need more food.
Yep.
Right. And you actually, I'm going to hate myself for saying this, you technically can kind of eat what you want. The reason
because you're working out enough.
Right.
Yes.
So but what happens is then there's days where you're like, oh, I don't feel like going. But you eat what you want because in your mind you're like,
used to it.
Oh, definitely.
It's a gateway.
Gateway for show.
I was a food addict and now I'm in recovery.
Hi, my name is Jessica. Hi, Jessica. I'm addicted to food.
Yes. Me too,
Welcome.
Jessica.
Welcome. But yeah, so it's been an interesting journey. I went so hard for so long and then
Well, and there's so many different things that people tell you and you try like a million different ways to lose weight,
so many
workouts, foods, pills.
Oh, and there's always like this new diet or this new workout plan. And it's like,
what is the new fad
you're thinking
now
like,
for dieting?
Is it still keto or has people moved on? I know, right?
I
wish I could
think
just fucking
keto
do crack.
same. Like I'm like one cheat meal away from just hitting the crack pipe. Like, and I just,
I mean,
I
there's
just
no,
do this?
there's no
Well,
diet
'cause
better than crack.
right. I mean, you get
Just
all the
saying.
energy. Your day gets so much longer. You can fit more in.
And I
because
mean, it
you
seems like
don't
you're
know
always
what day
having
it
a
is.
great time.
Always.
I mean, it doesn't
But you
seem
might
that
spend
bad.
your time cleaning.
Your house
and
is
not
probably
working out.
clean. Yeah.
That is the workout. That's the problem. You can't do it all with the toothbrush.
I mean, I guess I like
You
my
could,
teeth
though,
too much.
on crack.
I like my teeth too much for crack.
You know,
It's I gotta pick my battles. Do I want
Yeah,
nasty ass
no,
teeth
yeah.
or do I want to be skinny?
No, see, mine is not even just the teeth, but I have a feeling because I already have anxiety and I pick at
Picking.
my nails.
Oh
that'd be
my
me.
God, you do probably
Which
bloody.
I take medicine for my picking. So that's
Really?
yes, I take Prozac. Yes, I take Prozac. You don't have to cut that out.
I won't.
And actually, I can't believe it. I don't. I mean, I pick my cuticles now because they're okay. What's so funny? Okay, I have a
You thought of me,
confession.
huh?
Yes, because I used to think it was the ugliest thing she did. Like, why does she do that?
It
She'll
is.
go and get this beautiful manicure.
And
She'll
then
get
just
her
pick it.
acrylics. No, and she'll stare. And I would
Pick.
just look
Oh,
at
look at
her.
that. There's an
yeah.
imperfection, and
yes,
then
there's
pick,
a
and then,
dry
oh,
skin. There's a
dirt.
dry skin. There's a dry skin.
And then
I
you end
used
up
to be
making
like,
it worse.
that's so weird.
It's
And then
true.
sure as shit, had my whole mental breakdown, and that was the first thing I did. And I thought of her every time I picked like. Jeez, this is what she used to do. But yeah, my Prozac has stopped me from picking as bad. Now I actually pick because it's dry. It's not an obsessive thing. Like when I get nervous, I don't pick, or when I'm like having anxiety at work and I pick. I don't do that so much now. But
Man, I wish I had like a little
yeah,
thing that I did like when I'm anxious.
Oh, no, you don't want to.
No, because like
No,
I just feel like when I'm because like I also suffer from anxiety and I take anxiety meds because I mean I'm not ashamed of it. I've been having it forever, and like I mean you guys know me, like so my way of dealing with it is I'm just a fucking stress case and I'm just like oh my god this isn't where it's supposed to be and like yeah so I'm like having breakdowns, but it's like if I could just look at my cuticle and like
pick it.
I feel so much better fucking that cuticle.
No, but
bitch.
you know what? But what's so
you know what I mean? Instead of like yeah.
I will say though, it's almost the same thing because like even though you're having a whole body freak out, right? So you're like, bleh, like Jesse will look at my hands and it's so embarrassing. It's like you're a child. Like he'll look and he'll be like, dude, seriously? Like
Ooh, don't shame your
they're
nail
bleeding.
thingy.
Well, this was before
when it was bad.
No, it's like bleeding.
Oh, I didn't know bleeding. Okay.
No, bleeding. Not just like,
Maybe you
nervously
needed that
ticking. No,
judgment.
yeah. And he finally was just like I got to the point where he would slap my hand out of my mouth.
Oh my God, we're talking about it and I want to pick.
Talk about domestic abuse about to happen. Touch me again. But then he's over here picking at his eyebrows and I'm like, yo, that's the same thing. Literally.
So that's his nervous tick,
Yes,
is picking his
yes,
eyebrows?
he will. He'll go like
How
this.
is it that he has his eyebrows?
I know, that's
because
weird.
he's a man and they're bushy. So he has plenty of hair to pick from. How do we even
that's
get on
a
this
weird
subject?
habit.
I love anxiety.
It happens.
Hey, I'm pretty sure like everyone fucking has it.
Yeah, but what were we talking about? Fitness and I don't remember.
Dieting,
and
food.
and dieting and food and crack.
Yes, crack is how we got here.
Crack.
Because we were addicted to it.
Yes.
Cuticle picking.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Picking. I would pick my face. I have a thing. I think that if I did crack, I would be a picker because I'm already a picker. So not only with the teeth thing happening, but that whole like, oh my God, what is that?
Like,
See, that's I'm one of those people too that like I don't. Thank baby Jesus, I don't get a lot of blemishes, but when I do, oh my God, that motherfucker!
Okay,
I can't leave it alone.
I'm the same.
I
Oh my
can't.
God, what is that? Like, ew, is that something I can pick? Like, no, it's
And then it's all you can see, and you're just zooming in on it.
Like, don't have me get a blackhead. I'm all in there. Like, there's more. Like, no.
And the thing is, like, you're not supposed to pick it because it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Or it'll scar, but that doesn't stop my motherfucking ass.
No,
I'm picking at it like it's the
never.
thing to
Yeah.
fucking do.
Right.
I can't
Like,
leave it alone.
This is tasty.
well, and then it scabs, and then you're like, oh.
Ew. Oh,
And then
yeah, and
pick
then you
it
can't
off.
leave it some more. It's just like, oh.
ew,
I gotta
because
get this
scabs are brown, and I'm not about to have that crusty shit.
Exactly. So you're going to pick that shit off.
It's almost better to have the pimple.
No disrespect to anybody that has acne, but
Hey,
man.
but you know what, though? We understand it because
Okay.
we all get it. We all pick
and
at
not
it.
just that, but let's talk about our family who has psoriasis. So,
Real
top of that,
shit,
yeah,
people.
man,
Real
from the
shit.
chin down, let me tell you, y'all don't want psoriasis. Oh, Lord have mercy. But it has helped fitness circling
Really?
back.
It has
helped with my
working
psoariasis a
out.
little
Well,
bit. Yeah.
Because, like, what
Wow,
is it?
that's
All like
awesome.
the endorphins and all the stuff in your
Yeah.
body when you're working out and sweating.
And it sucks though because it's a double-edged sword because I take the autoimmune shot. So I
you're still
don't.
taking that?
I have to for the rest of my life. I tried to take it off and my body was like, meh. But it sucks because it's like bittersweet because the gym that I work at's a warehouse. It's not like controlled air. So in the summertime, it's hella hot.
Oh, that
And
all
we
that
ain't got
sweating.
no fans. No, and
That
then
sweating is good for
I'm
your skin,
sorry.
though.
Just this Thursday, it was 39 degrees in the warehouse.
Oh, shit.
So now I don't have an immune system. So great, I don't have psoriasis, but I have freaking walking pneumonia because I'm over there breathing in icy ass hair. Not hair. Air. Icy ass. I don't have no hair.
Please do not breathe in all that random
Hair.
floating around.
Hair particles.
That would not be healthy. I mean, coughing up wigs.
So, oh yes. Love a good cough up wig. I love fitness. I do love fitness.
Glad you found an outlet though, because I think
did.
even last episode we were talking to Brittany about how her outlet was poems, and I was talking about my outlet was going to be this podcast, and for you found fitness.
I did, and I think another thing too is because I mean, and even you can talk about because she has body dysmorphia. She hasn't been
Sure do.
She hasn't been
Whole life.
what is it called? Diagnosed by an actual person, but oh my God, she's the skinniest person in the family, and she thinks she's the largest. But I think struggling with that, and then
I think everyone has a little bit of that, you know.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
goes, and that's why, like, I never like when I hear you say stuff about talking about your body, I never fucking judge. I just listen because it's like,
well-
even though I don't think that about you, and
Yeah.
obviously, but sometimes you just need to voice it. And
Yeah.
if you feel that way, that's your feeling.
Yeah.
Me telling you that you're skinny is not going to change that feeling.
It doesn't.
You're
I
going to
think-
feel whatever you feel.
Well,
It's
and I
true.
think
I
too,
mean-
though, I think with her, the only time I ever said anything was before kids. Because before kids, it was like, yo, 120,
so fucking
come
skinny.
on.
Jelly
bitch.
girl.
Are you kidding me? I'm over here fucking 230. I'm a whole 110 pounds heavier than you. And you're like, oh my God, I have to wear leggings
You know what,
so I can
Justine?
stretch.
So
my stomach-
insensitive.
She still doesn't wear buttons on her pants.
Sure don't.
Now, mind you, 2 kids later, her body has changed. I think it's nice, but I like thick girls. So I'm.
Oh, I
down-
wouldn't even group her with thick girls though.
No,
Well, I mean, for
you
a
better
skinny
let her
girl.
body dysmorphia call herself thick.
Fine.
Look, she over
Now
there
I'm
like
gonna be going home looking at the mirror like, oh,
Okay,
this is
correction.
thick.
yeah.
Correction. I was correcting you.
I think she's thick, but I'm only telling her body dysmorphia personality that she's thick. Because that girl on the inside's like, yes, honey, I told you we were fat.
She's like,
Yes.
finally, you're acknowledging
Finally, yes,
that
somebody's
I am
calling
a
us
thick
fat.
girl.
Yes. Should have went to the damn gym and not this podcast. But no, it's
You
just
know what? I think she is regretting that. She's like, I could have been
God
having
damn it,
45
that
minutes of
treadmill.
cardio.
One day is not going to do
and
anything.
one lettuce. One lettuce.
The only vegetable she likes.
Yeah.
I like 3. Actually, I like more than that now.
What? You just got on avocados like at 30.
Well, I like avocados now. I like cucumbers now. I like spaghetti squash. I eat zucchini.
Oh, I'm shocked at the no spaghetti. Oh, I'm shocked.
I mean,
but
squash
cucumbers
is
though, bro.
like the good
you make
vegetable.
the best cucumber sandwiches in the world. I can't
Oh
believe
my
you.
God, she does. She made them for my party last weekend, and I ate the shit
I
out
don't.
of them.
Honestly, all she needs to do is come through with those. I'm good. Bring you know,
cucumber
Galen,
sandwiches.
the babies, and bring the cucumbers. And they're not that hard
See,
either.
like my order is different. Bring the cucumber sandwiches, yourself, Galen, the baby. Like, go
no,
down
they
the
just
line.
order
Yeah.
the sandwiches, and then if you can't make it, you can totally bring by the
At least
sandwiches.
drop them off.
Yes, but no, I guess
Hey,
with
you're
fitness,
growing up.
Yeah, no, I guess with fitness, what made me excited is there was never a light at the end of the tunnel for me. My past relationship, it was you're not skinny enough, but this was also social media was starting to boom, and I was
Yes.
doing celebrity makeup, and my ex was like, oh man, I want you to look like those girls in the video. And I didn't really understand the concept that I wasn't gonna look like them without surgery. And then some surgeries later, because I'll never say that I didn't have surgery, but with some surgeries later, and then he would say, oh, you're too skinny now. Like, oh my
What the
gosh.
fuck?
But that was
Make up
because,
your mind.
well, no, but that was because at 21, you want your woman, this is my idea. At 21, you want your woman to look a certain way. Superficial. It's all about, I want everybody to look at my bitch and say, yeah, she hot. But then at 28, not that we were together at that time, but at this age, 28, 30, older, it's like, oh, I want more of a woman. The nurturing. I don't mind if you're a little thick, because you just
curve.
made that bomb ass chicken Alfredo last night. I'd rather you make that
And
than
eat it with
make
me.
me a salad. Right. Watch a movie, smoke a joint, whatever. And so just that messing with my mental, I was never ever able to get into the bulimic thing because, I was never going to waste the food that I put in my mouth,
Right.
but I was a binge eater for sure, and so I think for a long time I just was in this downward spiral of not knowing who I wanted to be. And then I found
But that's the age, though, too. Like, you're trying to figure out who you are. And then when you have a significant other or
Yeah.
whatever in social media,
Yeah.
everything is telling you to be something different, but that's just not who you are.
No, it's just not. And I think that was the best part about finding the gym was I didn't have to be anything. I was a room full of people who
was
didn't
just
know
you.
what they wanted to be either.
Yeah.
And I felt, in that chaos, we were all feeling the same way.
Fighting the same battle.
Yes. And so that's what I love about the gym. And so hopefully, fingers crossed is why I want to talk about this. I'm hoping one day to become a trainer. That's my goal.
Fitness goals.
Yes, fitness goals. Because I want to give someone the light at the end of the tunnel. Like,
That same feeling.
Yes,
You could
and I
be
am-
my trainer if you want, because I need to get in the gym,
Yeah.
and I need someone to motivate me.
yeah,
Can
no,
you be
for
that
sure.
girl?
I
'Cause I'm
will be that
down.
girl. And I am going to shout out my trainers. I have to. Sarah and Colton. And at Game Fit, Lem, he's the owner of the gym. Woo woo. Just because they love me more than just a client. And with my mental breakdown,
Well, you
and
build those
taking
relationships.
absolutely
Yeah,
no, and they
definitely.
when
They're
I'm not
invested.
there, they text me like, "What's up? Are you
Why are
good?"
you not here?
And it's not even like, "Oh, you're not here, you're slacking." It's like they know I would be there. They know like she wants to be here, so if she's not here, something's up. Mentally, I'm not having a good day, whatever the case may be. And so I just want to shout them out because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have this journey. And because of them, I want to be a trainer because I want to make somebody feel how they made me feel. Like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You can do this. You could do it at your pace. You could do it how you know what I'm saying? Come to me and say, hey, this is how I want to do it. And I want to give people that.
I think
So.
for me, I just need the initial start. Like
Yeah.
I need to like get that
That's
initial.
everybody's hard part.
Yeah.
What is it, like 6 weeks? The first 6 weeks is like the hardest.
Yeah.
And they say that I think about every kind of lifestyle change, like
Oh,
whether it's your
yeah.
diet, it's the
Well,
first
how
6
long
weeks.
did it take for you
Well,
to
it's
do
like,
that?
what is it? 30 days to break a habit, but 90 days to create one?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, it's
like
hard.
what 9 months into my food journey, and I still am like even like with holidays, I'm getting tested.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But-
fuck that Reese Piece, you look
Right,
good,
okay.
right?
Okay, but that's why you need to introduce
Fitness,
because you will start, because when I did that,
I'm plateauing, man.
Okay, let me tell you why.
I'm trying to get that tummy tuck. I need to make my goal.
Yes, girl.
I'm like, get that 50 pounds and go find my doctor, snip.
Yeah.
And then I can wear that bikini maybe. I don't know, probably not. But let's
No, you will. You will. No, you will, girl. Don't you trip. But no, that was the thing too, though, is that when I started, so my journey with food was great. And then I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to get in the gym. I started getting in the gym and I was feeling weak. And Sarah was like, you need to eat. And I was like, I will. And then I started turning into Jesse, and I was like, nah, I ain't finna eat that shit. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go straight to bed. I'm gonna drink some lemon water with some hot sauce so I could shit in the morning. And I'm not gonna eat that.
That shit makes that pound in that morning.
Girl,
hey, they say eating hot sauce on stuff makes your metabolism.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but not Taco Bell hot sauce, girl. No. Real hot sauce. You eat real hot sauce?
I eat Tapatio and Jim Boys.
I just had Jim Boys tonight. I meant to tell you, I had some Jim Boys before I came.
Shit.
But no, but then you know what sucked? I got in the gym and all these bomb ass bitches are lifting heavy. And I'm over here like, oh,
because you're not eating enough.
5 pounds. I'm struggling, you guys. I'm in there on the struggle bus. And these girls are picking up like 150, 190. You got Sarah's abs walking around while you're like, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she told me for weeks, she was like, look, please add more. And that is that's really when my journey started, was when I was like, you know what?
She's right.
Not even she's right. I'm not going in that damn gym and looking like a fool. If that means that I'm going to eat some more carbs, have some more protein, have that cheat meal, have that after dinner, or after the gym, and throw some mac and cheese or something in there. Mm-hmm. Man, the other day I just hit my PR was, don't quote me, I think 220.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like deadlifts.
Wow.
Not on a machine. Like I picked it up and like held it. Actually got it on video. And so like seeing that and stuff, it's like just bomb, because, but
that's where you started.
No, and that's what I'm saying about you, is like, you will one day work out and you're going to look at that Reese's and you're going to be like, fuck that. I'm eating that and another one. You know why? Because I did that extra 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's so liberating.
I really want to get more fitness in my life. I really
do. And honestly, you know what I did? I did 1 day a week with Sarah and her
that reasonable goals. That's how I lost weight, was reasonable goals.
And you know what? I didn't do shit else. People would be like, oh no, would you want to come and have a glass of wine on Wednesday? Sorry, I have spin. Sorry. There's no, I'll do it a different day. Mm-hmm. I went Mondays and Wednesdays and I did her class, or Mondays and Thursdays, and I did her heavyweight class on Tuesday. That was it. You don't ask me. That's my plan. Just like work. No.
It's just part of your schedule.
No. Jesse, hey, you want to go date night? Wednesdays only. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, okay, well, you're not spending enough time with me, so I'll join you. Whatever gets his fat ass to the gym.
Good for Jesse. Yeah, that's why he started.
Right. That belly. I like his belly.
Oh, please. He is not that big.
No. He's too small is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not big.
She wants him to like bulk up.
I'm talking about a little chunky.
So then you need to start feeding him more food.
Oh. I do. He don't eat it, girl. He be bringing my food home. Like, it's not. Yeah,
Jesse, why you be bringing her food home?
Yeah, shout out to Jess, who ain't appreciative of nothing.
That's because he's eating now.
Coke now. With no alcohol.
Hold the rum.
I mean, don't worry, I'll be off of antibiotics. Monday, we'll recap.
I think that's a perfect segue into your second topic.
Second topic.
So what exactly do you mean about wanting that wine instead of that hard liquor? I want to know what that means.
Well, it's actually part of both. With fitness, it's like not realistic to
be getting shitty all the time.
Right, be getting shitty and then trying to go in the gym. But no, I think, I guess nobody doesn't know, whoever's listening. So my mom had a problem with alcohol, which is what she passed away from. And with my vertical sleeve surgery, which helped with my weight loss, and then I gained some of it back, so that's why I'm in the gym. I cannot tolerate alcohol anymore. Mm-hmm. I used to get trash, like, woo, 10 shots of tequila, I could do this. Now it's like 2 glasses of wine and I'm like blacked out on the floor. So something I've learned is, life happens really, really, really fast. Really fast. Like I'm talking like next thing you know, you're like, holy shit, I'm drinking wine every day, or I'm drinking, because you have it at the house. You have a liquor cabinet. I don't know if
I think everyone does.
Do you guys have a liquor cabinet? I should have asked. Okay, I was
the one above my coffee
I should have asked that first.
I have a
before I
liquor
myself out.
freezer right back there,
Man,
girl.
well, if I owned a house, we'd have two freezers. But no, I just realized that I was drinking to unwind. I think my anxiety, I think I'm so 150 all the time. And before I, went to the therapist and she put me on something, I was like, damn, I need to come from the 150 down to the 0. But my regular brain isn't my regular stomach.
Yeah.
So I'm up in, now, good thing I'm in the house. So it's not like I'm out in the club, whatever. But I'm in the house like 3 tequila pineapples deep. Like, what are you doing, bro? It's Wednesday. but we're at the house. We're having date night. We're watching a movie. It didn't seem like a big deal. But then it's like you wake up and you're like, holy hell, I don't remember half of the night. Like,
where'd it go?
On a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, yeah. On a Wednesday. And so it got a little scary. And I had to sit myself down and be like, hey, And so I thought, well, let me dumb it down a little bit. Let's do some Mike's Hard Lemonades. Let me tell you the cranberry one. That was your fave. Talk about a headache again. And wine. And so kind of sounds alcoholic-ish. But I had to dumb it down a little bit. So realizing my body doesn't metabolize things the same way.
Yep.
And, I had to hold myself accountable like, hey, do you really want to be a trainer? Like my trainers don't drink. Well, maybe Colton does. Shout out. But Sarah doesn't drink that often.
She's like, the calories aren't worth it.
No. Well, no, and not just that. I think it's not that. I think it's the stamina. Like you wake up, again, it was just like eating, right? I didn't eat enough, so I wasn't performing. Get trashed on Sundays with mimosas, which I'm never giving up, by the way. So that means I can't be a trainer. Oh, well. But I mean, getting trashed, and then trying to go to the gym and perform, it was so
unrealistic.
It was so unrealistic.
Yeah.
So I think the older you get, you start saying, cool with the bottle of wine.
Yeah.
A bottle.
Yep.
I'm working on just a glass.
I have a personal rule where I don't drink alone. Like the idea of like some people genuinely, and it works for them, where they can have a glass of wine like before bed or with dinner and they're fine and no one has to be drinking and that's fine, right? But I too have alcoholism in my family. So for me, that's a personal rule that I have to keep me under control, because especially when I like to party, not all the time, but when I do, I overdo it, and
I'm the same way. And
I need to be in control.
And now that my stomach's so much smaller, like I forget. And then on top of that, when you're drunk, what happens? You want to eat.
That's my problem.
I can only
eat them nachos.
Yeah, with extra cheese. Is there even chips in there, or are we just eating the cheese with our fingers? I'm just saying.
I'm the opposite,
I mean, I love cheese.
When I'm drinking, I forget to eat, and then the alcohol's getting worse to me.
So,
I become
food's
a
not a
fatty.
priority no more. All of a sudden, booze is the priority.
Okay,
and I don't got room for that food and that shot. I gotta pick.
So
I'll do
I'm
both.
so glad we bring that up. So with a VSG, as people know who have it, you cannot eat and drink at the same time. So I've developed anything, whether it's alcohol, soda, water, while you have a meal. So I have really developed a bad habit that when we go out drinking, like mimosas, for example, I'll drink mimosas from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. with no snack, because I can't. The minute I eat, I'm out. I'm either sick or I need to go straight to bed, because I'm like, it doesn't
Oh my
mix.
God, you turned to your dad.
Yes, I know. And
He
he's an
eats
alcoholic
But
too.
he eats lunch and he's just like, oh, gotta take a nap.
Yeah. And so same thing. And I'm so glad you were honest about that, because I've been really needing to like self-check, like, hey, you don't need another one. Go eat, And so lately I've been doing that, where if I'm feeling a little trash just at the house, Jesse will be like, oh, you want to eat dinner? And it used to be like, one more. And he even got accustomed, which I feel so bad. He would get accustomed to, hey, dinner's going to be ready in 20 minutes if you want to grab another one before you eat. So even he got accustomed to, I know you're going to want another before dinner's here, because you can't have both. So now I'm looking at my glass and I'm like, shit, I'm not even finished with my second one, but I really want that third one before dinner comes. So I'm slamming the second one, drinking the third one.
And then dinner comes and you're just fucked up.
And then I'm like, let's take an Ambien.
Because that's the best idea.
Yeah.
The best mixture.
So I'm glad that you were honest with that, because I thought it was the only one.
Nope, that's definitely.
There's
I don't
plenty of
even-
people out
yeah.
there, I'm sure, that struggle with the same thing or do the same thing.
Yeah, but but honestly though, if I had my regular stomach like I used to, girl, me and Justin got a few stories of getting trashed and eating.
nachos. I'm pretty sure we ate
Trash
some
and eating and
old
eating
ass
and trash.
nachos one time.
No, so bad. I remember after the hotel, that's all we ate was chips.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like chips and dip is like a staple
No,
for like
you
nighttime.
only like chips and dip for really.
For like, no, just like anytime I'm drinking.
You know
if
what?
I'm,
I believe in Jessica. I believe her.
No,
no,
seriously.
chips and dip is my shit.
What's
My
your food
dad-
groups? Chips.
Chips? Yeah. Well, because God, I think that
And
doesn't have a
dip.
vegetable in it.
And dip.
But you better hope the ranch don't have a vegetable in it. She won't eat it.
I don't think she likes any meal that's too complicated. It has to have like
It's
3
true.
ingredients.
It is
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
Best believe I'll be Pinteresting a menu or a meal
Yeah.
that has
I
3,
don't know though.
5
'cause
at the most.
I don't know. Sometimes you be chefing it up.
Yeah, but that's because I already knew how to make that.
Yeah. You cheated.
But if I have to look it up, it has to be like 3 ingredients, 5 at the most.
Well, that's because you have 2 screaming ass kids.
It has nothing to do with that. It's because
want a
I just
color.
don't like
Okay, well, I want to
to
cook
follow.
fucking dinner.
Right.
Okay, shut the
No,
fuck
I just don't want to follow.
Do you want to fucking eat?
directions?
Well, no. My problem with you is when you told me your issue with taco seasoning.
You don't like taco seasoning?
No. So one time I was going to make tacos and she asked me if I was going to use taco seasoning from a package. And I'm like, yeah, why
What?
not?
That's the best seasoning.
Right? It's already measured for you. All you have to do is add it. And then she was just like, well, I can't eat that because there's onion in it. I was just like, in a fucking powder? You mean the ones that get a little bit of moisture? And turn it-
Dehydrated
Okay.
onions, so when they get
This
wet, they
bitch.
blow up. Okay.
Would not eat my
Taco
tacos.
seasoning does not blow up, girl.
The
There's
dehydrated
onions in it.
Do.
Let me tell. Have you tried her tacos?
Oh, you mean like the ones that Galen makes with the carne asada?
Okay, that's different.
Okay, because yes,
Galen
I've
can
had
get
that one.
down. Her keyword is, don't worry, you can add whatever you want on top. It's called seasoning.
Yes, right.
You can season it yourself. Like, bitch, then I should have cooked the whole goddamn. I'm like, what?
Oh,
So what are you
calling
giving
people
me?
out.
What are you getting me? Meat and
Guilty
water?
as charged.
Yeah, but ooh, she can make a good shell.
Oh yeah,
But
just
don't-
don't fuck
don't-
that taco seasoning and those onions. She's not gonna eat that
Good
shit.
shell with plain ass meat.
Just
Hey,
ground.
No, actually, what
This
you'll
means
do-
I've gotten really great at seasoning. Okay, I know how to season shit well because I don't like all the shit that you need to season it well.
But what's funny though, no, but I will say, or she'll just throw hella cheese on it, which none of
Solves
us are
the problem.
complaining.
I am guilty
Yes.
of that.
But none of us are
Look
complaining.
at those, that broccoli.
love
Let me put
cheese.
cheese on that.
Oh man, for real. Hey, at least it's not me and mayonnaise and broccoli.
Yeah, you be digging into that mayonnaise
You know
with your
what?
vegetables.
Okay, so real quick, let me.
Oh my god! Hold on. My brain just went.
Yes, I'm telling you, not to
eat
be racist,
mayonnaise?
but I am white when it comes to mayo.
Really?
Yes.
Surprised you don't be eating those mayo peanut butter sandwiches.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Man,
oh my god!
shout out
People
to your
do that?
dad.
My dad.
Yes, it's a real
Steve,
thing. Yes.
That's disgusting. Your poor stomach. I'd probably have the
and
shits after
right,
that.
and I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, so disgusting. But no, the other day Jesse made like chicken sautéed, spinach and green beans, and I'm gonna bust myself out. And it looks so good. Oh, and we had a little bit of the Kraft box mac and cheese because I
Ooh,
made
I
it the night
love
before.
ghetto mac. That's
Oh my
what I
god,
call
that's what I called it. I
Really?
said boxed ratchet goodness
I'm
on
just
the
saying.
side.
Box ratchet goodness.
Yeah, because bitches
I
be like,
love
"Oh, I
that.
fucking hooked my babe up," and then it's like hot dog and mac and cheese. But that mac and cheese is fire.
I get it all the time. Ghetto mac is my favorite.
So
Everyone's
good.
like, "Oh, get the Velveeta." Or this sounds like
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I
fucking-
ain't gonna lie. I really love me some Velveeta.
But you
okay?
can make it Velveeta. Just do less milk, more butter,
Yeah,
more cheese.
You can change it up.
Butter.
And then you can sprinkle that cheese, the
There
real
you
cheese
go,
in
the real
it.
yes,
Yes.
Get fancy.
No, but the reason I'm busting myself out is because I was like, this looks so good. This meal looks so bomb. I want to take a picture of it. And he goes, okay, hold on. Let me go get the mayo and the ranch.
The mayo.
Right, the mayo for the green beans. That's what it was, the green beans. And
Oh
then
my God,
they're
my
so
mind.
good. Listen.
Had that white
And then yes, the white trash on top. And then the ranch for the chicken, right? So he brings it out and I was like, hold up, let me take a picture of it. And he's like, just kind of looking at me and I'm like,
I'm embarrassed of
want-
my mayonnaise.
Yes, I said I want to take a picture of it before I put all the mayonnaise and the ranch on it because I'm
Embarrassed of my
trying to
love
be
of mayonnaise.
and I'm trying to be fit. I can't be having all this white sauce on my plate.
I'm telling you, Kirk would fucking divorce my ass if I ever put mayonnaise on fucking broccoli or green beans.
He don't like.
He
He
doesn't
doesn't
like
like
white sauce.
anything.
He
white
does not
anything.
like mayonnaise, and even
Looks
when I
like
have it
you.
on a sandwich,
Doesn't like white
he's
anything
disgusted.
but his wife.
So okay,
I
wait.
know,
On his
right?
sandwich, what does he put?
just
on
like
his sandwich, dry.
like mustard or barbecue. That's yeah.
Okay,
the
barbecue's
turkey sandwich?
disgusting.
Yes.
Ew.
He'll put barbecue sauce on everything that you would put mayonnaise on.
Ew.
And like I'm eating mayonnaise on basic stuff like a sandwich,
Yeah.
okay, or a hamburger.
No, I'm
and
not
he's
gonna
disgusting.
lie. Cream
If I
cheese
put
on a
that
sandwich instead of mayonnaise is actually good.
Oh, the cream
That's so
cheese. That's a
thick.
different game, man. That's a different game.
Okay,
Fucking
but
cream
my thing
cheese.
is though it has
I'm
to
not
be
gonna poop for
melted.
days.
It has to be melted.
You're not gonna poop for days.
Oh, sometimes I go overboard with the cheese because I'm like, oh, I want the cheddar, I want the provolone, and I want that
Same.
fucking cream cheese. And all of a sudden, my butthole's like, bitch,
Yeah. Okay,
where's
but
your fiber?
Listen, my butthole's, I was gonna say my butthole's like bitch every day. So it's fine. Well, if you're gonna talk to me every day, then I'm gonna load you with cheese. So
Yep. That sounded disgusting.
That did sound
I'm
disgusting.
gonna load you with cheese.
Jesse, what are you doing?
I know, right? What
Hey.
goes on in that bedroom? I want to know about this introducing food and liquids in the bedroom.
Yes. Oh
What's
my
all
gosh.
right? What is that? I
Okay.
feel like that's something you would have told me a long
Well,
time
loading
ago.
up on cheese.
So
I know.
I know
Jesus.
now.
Speaking of the cheese and why I'm on antibiotics, perfect time to introduce
shit.
this.
I'm down.
Actually, no, that's not why I'm on. Well, I'm on antibiotics
So he
for
just, like, drenched
my
you
down
in
south, but it
liquor
has
and
nothing to
then-
do with introducing food. Anyway, I'm sensitive. That's fine. So I wanted to bring that up because I'm so sensitive down there. I never wanted to introduce anything fun.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting an yeast infection. Even if I just look at the whipped cream. Like I look at
look
it,
at
my
me, whip.
and my vagina is like, "Bah, girl." SOS, we're shutting
Vaginas
down.
are testy.
Yeah, mine is real testy. I think it's turning inside out. So no, I wanted to bring it up because like, do people do that? Is that like a thing? Like, especially okay, so
Like, do what?
I'm not married, so I want to know if do you guys like spice it up by doing stuff like fun, like does Kirk ever like look at you and be like, babe, we just bought that chocolate syrup. You want to like play with it?
Honestly, Kirk would offer putting any kind of food on his dick if it would mean I would suck it more. If I'm being honest.
Yes. God.
And I'm just like, I don't want
Ooh,
ice
cream
cream
cheese.
with I don't want ice cream with a side of dick, okay? I feel like I want something else on my ice cream, not like, ice cream, there's that penis. Like,
Babe,
I'm
you want
telling
me to go
you.
downstairs? No, I've gotten the whole like, do you want to go downstairs and get the whipped cream? And I'm like I'll give that lost look, and he'll be like, he'll give that creepy. See, mine is like super passive aggressive, so he'll be like, hella random. We'll be watching like Nickelodeon, and he'll be like, do you want me to go downstairs and get the whipped cream? And I'll look at him and I'll be like, what for? You know, because I'm not paying attention. And then I'll look over and he'll be like,
The big fat hard on, just like, hey.
yeah. And then I look down and it's already hard. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even say yes or no. Like, just the thought of food is like, bing, I'm ready.
I didn't
It's like,
realize
okay,
food
it's
was a
and
boner.
vagina.
yeah. Yes. And then I look at him and I'm like, no, you can't just go be putting sugar down there. Like, you're going to throw my pH off. And he's like,
Right?
Then he
Oh my
goes,
God.
no, ready? You can put it on mine.
Okay, but that shit's about to go inside me.
Right. And I'm
So yes, that
No.
shit's gonna be inside me.
just the tip, babe. No, but then you're going to lick it. No, I don't want it. So I wanted to know if
Yeah.
that's like a thing. I did do one thing that's kind of fun. The yeast infection came shortly after, though.
Oh, shit. It's related.
Well, yes. So in the beginning of my relationship with said person, I won't say who, we got real trashed and decided to introduce alcohol. Well, I decided that I was going to drink some, halfway through and getting a refreshment. And
Pick
I
me
took-
up.
Yeah.
Literally before you pick me up. And I took the straw, like when you put your finger on the straw, and I took the
yes,
alcohol
okay.
and I ran it down. Well, I ran it all the way down and then I ran down the crevice, because obviously, it's going to make its way. Well, it didn't make it all the way because somebody took care of it. And I thought, this is the weirdest thing. Do people do this in real life? Like, is this a real thing? Like, do people do this?
Me and
I'm
Galen have done that.
sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Now
We've
look,
done
I
like the
remember
wine. It was
beginning of-
wine or champagne or something, and
Hold on. Like, where it's like the belly button shot thing, kind of like, suck it out, because that
okay.
disgusts me.
No, so I don't have a belly button, weird, but that's why I think it went as far as it did, because I didn't have an area for it to collect.
Oh, okay.
So it kept going. But no, there was not like a little, and so as it was running, but it was funny because I don't think I've ever seen somebody like go so fast and be like,
Ooh.
got that for you. And I was like, ooh. And then I realized it was tequila pineapple. Pineapple's real sugary, so we had to cut that short. But I just wanted to know, like, is that a thing? I think I want to try it.
I mean,
I feel like that's like a beginning of the relationship thing when you're still like adventurous and you're
but
like,
then
I
what
really
happens when you're like married and it's not adventurous anymore?
I mean, you find other ways to spice up your sex
but
life when you're married,
but not with food.
But I mean,
because yeast infections, you're not
right.
With
I'm not.
pH,
no,
thanks.
No, God, and trying to get it back, and then they want to have sex during that time. You're like, can I finish my antibiotics first before you
contaminate my area?
Like you looking at me, my vagina's like, don't even try it. I'm still, binging and purging.
Yeah.
Yucky.
I feel like with marriage, at least for me.
Yeah, what do you guys do to spice it up?
For me, it's more about quality instead of quantity. So like with kids, obviously it's not happening as often as someone would like. But when we have it, it's always great because we know exactly what we like in each other.
Dude, you be missing like the girls' trips where you hear some stuff.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, because you're Dirty 30, which was like ages ago.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. No, that Dirty 30 was a hot mess. It was so much fun, but it was a hot mess.
I couldn't be drunk at that party.
Hot mess. Yes. Oh, God.
So you were pregnant then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you be missing out on some of them girls' trips where we be hearing about the sex life of everybody.
Well, once Dad at home lets the reins go, maybe I can join. But I'll have to drug him first. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Now he knows.
No men were drugged in the process of this podcast.
Right. Can't guarantee that, though.
Before, during, or after.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, I think that it's something that, I mean, it depends on what people are into.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done all that stuff that you're talking about with whipped cream and all that kind of
I feel like that was
nonsense.
more beginning stuff for me. Because like now I'm like, I ain't got time for you to run downstairs and get that shit. No, I want to get mine. You want to get yours. Let's do this before someone fucks up our good time.
See, and that's crazy. So then I think I need to get married then and have kids because...
Excuse.
No, that's how I am now. Like, come on. I got shit I got to do. In and out. Let's go. Like, I know my body. I know your body. Like, let's go. And this is not the fucking Notebook. We don't have 3 hours. Like, I don't have kids and you're still trying to do 3 hours. But I don't care what you want. Put it the fuck in there and bounce. We got an appointment. We got to go.
Yep.
Like, come on. What
Work,
do you mean?
sleep.
Yeah.
Like, gym, cooking,
man.
prepping meals.
Right. Like, there's been times I'll be like, did you want me to cook dinner? He'll be like, I'll starve if you'll just let me eat your vagina. I'm like, but we need food to live. No, we don't. And I'm like,
you're my food.
Yes. Oh my God.
Guaranteed.
I would die for that food. What food? Your food.
Oh my God.
And I'm 28. My libido sucks. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a midlife crisis.
Birth control.
Okay, but I got on a new birth control and that ain't, y'all tell you.
I think it just all depends.
When I was off it,
let me tell you. Horny.
Man. Like, I've never been one of those. I mean, I have friends who will be like, girl, I texted my man in the middle of the day, like, come hump on me while I'm at work.
What?
Like, they'll come in the middle of lunch and be like, yeah, we like did a quickie in the car. For one, I'm way too big to be fucking in a car. Like, I get a cramp. I'm sore from the gym. I'm not doing all that. I want to be comfortable, right?
I don't blame you.
But like, I've never been the one to call and be like, hey, I'm jonesing. And I gotta say, I just started my new birth control. It hasn't even been a week yet, so I haven't been able to do nothing. But maybe like a couple days ago, I watched... I don't even remember what I was watching, but it got hot and heavy in a scene and I was like, oh. I kind of want that. And then I went home and saw everything I needed to clean and I was like, I don't want that no more.
Fuck. I ain't got time for that shit.
Man. Okay, so it's a thing, right?
Totally just fucked up your vibe.
Right, exactly. Like, and then, men, they're like, I want it so bad. And I'm like, if you wanted it so
all
bad.
night to clean the house.
No, you should have cleaned it before I got home. So when I came through the door and it smelled good, guess what? Now my brain is like, I don't got to.
Saying fragrance. Oh my God. Men out there, please wear cologne.
Oh, it is very attractive.
Like, I know, but even like room stuff. Like sometimes I'll light stuff in my room. And it's like, oh, God, you just walk in your room and just like, oh, God, it smells so good. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You get this. Yeah. Or like.
Take notes, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Fucking like
he
those candles.
He already knows about cologne.
No, like.
Just like 3 bottles.
We'll see. Okay. But but then there's the
Jesse don't want it that bad.
Jesse takes 19 showers a day. So it's like, yeah, I like that you smell good. Okay.
19 showers
But all I can smell is like your shampoo and conditioner because you've washed your short, bald head. I mean,
5
not
times.
bald, but 5 times. I don't know what you're washing, you know? So it's like, yeah, when it comes to, I really think room smell though. I think room smell is a big key because like we have pets. And so there's times where I'll do overtime and he'll get off early and I'll be like, dude, if you could have just did the cat litter and lit a candle, I'd probably fuck you on this couch. But you did it.
So I smell all the fucking
litter.
kitty litter.
Okay. So then I come home and now I'm digging the litter out, right? And one of the cats is going into the litter while I'm doing it, taking a shit. And guess what he does? Comes up behind me, grabs my hips, and he'll be
Does
like,
a little
hey,
thrust.
baby, I waited for you all day. I'm like, get the fuck out. Get out. What's wrong? I don't know. Would you want me to dry hump you while you're scooping up cat shit? I'm turned off. Okay, I wasn't even turned on, but now I'm off permanently for the night. Leave me the hell alone.
Fucking elbows deep in cat litter.
Man.
And shit.
There's
Like-
nothing about cat shit that's gonna make
Oh
me wanna
God, the
fuck
worst
you.
smell ever.
Never. So I'm just like, dude, just light a candle, clean the shit, you know? The other day, super fun. We sent each other the same Pornhub. Or I told him, I was like, look, we can't do nothing crazy because, you know,
Yeah.
we got to be safe and I don't want no babies right now. And so I was like, he got in the shower. Got in the shower and I was like, don't get out. I'm having alone time. He goes, let me help you. I said, how about this? I'll send you the same Pornhub video I'm watching.
We can
So,
share in that.
Listen, he's in the shower. I'm in the room, right?
Oh my God.
30 seconds I was out. You know me, I'm hella abrasive. I come out, I'm like, I'm done. He's like, what's wrong? I'm not done. I can see his silhouette in the shower and I'm just like, God, take it forever.
I know, right? You should know your body by now.
Right. And no, I don't think he liked what I sent him.
Oh, maybe it
Could've
wasn't
been
his
that.
cup of tea.
No, he likes weird shit.
No.
I'm allergic to balls. They're so gross.
That is her like
yeah.
no go.
And it's even funnier too because guys are always like, not my balls. My balls are awesome.
What makes your balls so awesome?
I'm sorry, balls are hideous.
Balls are balls. They all
They're
dangle
disgusting.
from
Ew. Oh, Justine. No.
dangle. Dingle.
Ew. And then they're like,
I think
dark.
dingle
and,
is her word for when like other people like moist. People are just like, ew.
yeah. No, just anything about balls.
And how they like
They're just
swing.
so. They're so. And they're
You're gonna make her
always-
throw up. Stop.
They're and I'm not even drinking, so I can't even like mask. Ugh, it's so gross. And they're like dark and.
Why
so
are
disgusting.
they so much darker than the rest of?
No, because they don't see the light. But you would think they would
They
be.
don't see the light.
I don't know, but you would think they would be white then. Like I don't. I think it's because
I
the
know.
skin isn't stretched and it's so saggy and wrinkly and. Bleh.
Okay.
God, they're disgusting. I can't.
I
can't
wonder
with
if
balls.
anybody gets like what's that Botox on their balls to make it not
Make it tight.
I don't know if you can do that. I was just
Well, no, I think.
Well, I mean, they do get tighter as it comes closer to time.
yes, I do.
What time? What time is that?
Like
Just
right before
time?
they come, like the balls get all tight.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't-
Oh yeah, because you don't like
You should
touching
feel that
them.
one time.
You should.
When it's happening.
I'm good. I thought the goal here was that we're both getting ours. My vagina will turn off. Okay, this is over.
Okay, no,
well,
just
take
don't.
one for the team.
No,
See what it's
I
like.
won't. No, because I put one in my
Hey,
mouth and
don't
I'm
yuck on
good.
somebody else's yum. Okay,
It's true.
She doesn't
Yeah.
like the balls. It's gonna fuck up her yum. So no, it's fine. Don't touch them.
Yeah, my though I probably already had my yum twice because I was like ready to get the fuck out. But so I might actually what I'll do is I'll get mine twice and then I'll try it. You know, so
And then that way you're
but then if I
already-
get dry, then what's gonna happen then? Then he doesn't get
Ooh,
his.
Then your vagina's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but I
Fucking
don't
dry
like
ass
balls.
vagina.
It's so gross. I know, but
It's just more for an experimental purpose for you to see what
I
it feels
can't
like.
even look
I just feel
towards
indifferent.
Jesse's butt
He
without
doesn't
him
ever
being
do
like.
that swing thing.
Oh, you mean like where
He
it's kind
tried
of
to call.
I
He
get it.
tried.
No, not what you're doing.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, when you do it so hard,
No,
it
when
hits
you're
the
doing
back
it.
of you.
No.
I know. Does that gross you out?
You know,
I love ball smacking
No.
my ass.
oh, it's so nasty. No, I try like in the moment not to be grossed out because honestly, I want to be done. I want, I'm not done like, oh my God, this is horrible. It's
Yeah.
always great. Like it's
No,
always
it's more
great.
of like a done. I
But
got
it's
stuff
just-
to do. Let's
right,
do our
and
thing.
yeah, and then once I finish, I'm a little sensitive, and so I'm like,
You're
okay,
like, wrap it up.
right. So if I were to like really focus on that. I mean, I have in my brain where I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, if you could just hold that, please. If you could just hold it from the back, if you could tape those, I would feel better. But if that gets him to finish and we can wrap it up and take a shower and I could pee all the bacteria out, I'll be good. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, let him smack. Because I'm hoping
It makes it done.
Yeah. And then he'll be like,
over.
oh, yeah, you like those balls? And I'm like, yeah. Looking at the wall like, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
But if you would hold them, then maybe they'd stop snacking.
For one, what position am I supposed to be doing
I don't
this in? On
know.
top?
I don't know. Wherever. I don't know.
Because from
Normally
the
doggy.
back, it's not happening.
Probably doggy.
Yeah, because then you kind of just like, hold it from
I don't
behind.
know about you, but that's real flexible. So what y'all be doing? Because I don't know if I can reach all the way back there. Ooh, I'm not trying that.
That's the
tonight.
only.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
right.
Monday.
Uh-huh.
I need 7 days on my birth control first.
I don't know
To
how
be
other people do
protected.
it, but
That's okay from the back. Okay, cool.
Well, is
I
that
could
how
see
you do it
maybe
too?
from up top.
I don't know.
Coddle the balls. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
I don't know, but then
might
that
be
looks like you're
squishing my hand.
wiping
Yeah,
your
mhm.
ass.
Well, because I just feel like
that.
doggy feels like the good position to be able to do it because they're just
Yeah.
like hanging there.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Well, no,
okay.
and they always think you look so much better from back there anyway. They're just like, they just rub it.
You know, I don't understand the male,
They do
like
this.
the
They-
jiggles and the
they
all
do
that
this.
stuff that they
Yes.
like. I don't understand it.
I don't either. And then now it's like, because I'm working out now, it's like, babe, it's so awkward. Your back looks so strong. Like,
So strong.
yeah. Well, because I have back
strong.
tits.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But like, no, he would be like,
so strong.
yeah,
Like a man.
so strong. Like men. So, Jesse's gonna
Jesse.
hate me. Jesse's like, oh my, you embarrassed me. Oh my
Okay,
friend.
but realistically, this is shit that you would be literally saying in front of him at my house.
Well, and I don't have a filter.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that. It's been
Yeah.
it's been a while.
But it's so cute because like he'll go from like, ooh, you're a piece of meat, and then we'll finish and we're hanging out, whatever, and he'll be like,
Cuddle me.
just want to let you know. No, he'll be like, just want to let you know, babe, you looked really strong. Like your back is really starting to form, and all that stuff that you didn't like it's really not there. Like your waist is really getting small.
See?
And I'm like, who is you're supposed to be, well, as long as you're not looking at my butthole, I guess it's good. Because every time I'm in that position, I'm like, please God,
Not the
please
butthole.
don't look at my butthole.
Buttholes are just the most
Please,
disgusting
they
things
are.
ever.
And like, and I'm old enough now to where like, you used to want to bleach and shave and all that. Now you're just like, I don't have the time. So however my butthole comes, I hope you like it, because that's what it's gonna look
I
like.
just prefer them not to look at my butthole. I feel like that's like my intimate
Same.
area. That's my butthole.
But then it's like, okay,
don't wanna
so
see
prime
your
example,
butthole.
if you ever do 69, I sure the hell ain't having your ball sack on my eyes. So I gotta go the other way.
That happens that way.
No, if you do 69, yeah,
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
the balls don't go in your face.
I know. I don't feel
No.
like you've talked about your sex life that
No.
much, Justine.
Oh yeah, I did, about me and Galen doing the food thing. Like, not food thing, but you know what I mean.
No,
What was
actually,
saying
I
that?
got something for you.
No,
so you wanna
we've done the 69.
let me tell you a little weird story. So in
Okay.
my childhood home, I'm gonna bust Justine out.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's okay. I think I know what she's talking about, and I did it on purpose.
I don't care. It's fucking weird.
Oh god, does it have to do with buttholes?
So no, they may
Girl,
have
you
butthole
should know-
played.
You should know that is a exit only.
Butt sex is so weird.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
I don't know. I never did it.
Never done butt sex.
No.
Not even the
I
tip.
Me either.
told you. I told
Me
you.
either.
Oh shit.
No, like, mm-mm.
Not my thing. Just when I think about it, it's just not my
You
thing. It's
know,
just,
I talk
don't know.
about shit too much where my husband's just like, mm-mm.
I'm so
I
glad
know-
because man,
I know what
my
comes out of
boyfriend
there.
has shit problems, and he's still like, yeah, let me look at that.
What the fuck?
No, you know what? It's but I've also heard really bad stories that like
It's not.
at other people when I was younger and stuff that it just didn't
It's
sound
just-
like something
you know
that I was
what? Okay,
comfortable.
so I think for me personally, I think in the moment, I don't think it's ever lasted so long where I'm just like, what am I doing? I think it's more of like a woo, quick little try this and then you move on. It's
Yeah.
never been like a hey, we're just only focusing on this. But the aftermath,
Yeah, and
it's
there
like
a lot
when
of
you eat
prep
Taco
work?
Bell, right? And then 2
oh
days
my
later,
god, you literally just did it to Taco Bell.
yeah.
That sounds horrible.
But like, no, it doesn't hurt that bad. But I'm
I
saying
feel like you're ruining my favorite fast food.
No, I'm
line.
just saying, like, when you eat Taco Bell, right? And then 2 days later, your stomach is hurting and you're like, why? You don't remember. You're like, why? God, this is horrible. Like, what did I eat today? But really, it was the Taco Bell 2 days later or 2 days before. That's butt sex. Butt sex is like 2 days later, You have your first shit and you're like, why was that so uncomfortable? Like, am I dehydrated? Have I not had enough water? And then it's like ding, 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 ding. That's why. So for me personally, I don't, and I probably did it when I was drinking. So I would like to leave it when I was drinking, not 2 days later get reminded.
Yeah.
So no, but
I feel like you'd have to be drunk.
We're talking about something else, but
I don't know. But
oh no, you were going to tell Justine's story.
Oh yes. Okay, so I get
know
So she's like, so she just meets Galen. So you know they're like fucking every day, and then she just got her tits done. So now she's real excited because all the So she's like, oh my god, my tits are done, and I come home and girl, they had the whole This is my childhood home. Okay, this is where I grew up until I was like 20. Okay. And I come home and she has my parents' room, which was her room, completely in plastic.
Oh.
And they fucking were naked.
We were not naked.
Not at the time, but this is the story. They literally covered the whole entire room in plastic so they can fucking put paint on their naked bodies and then make a fucking naked painting picture of all the splatters that they did. Fucking weirdos. Artistic, but that's my parents' room.
It was actually my room at the time.
I understand, but when you are walking down the hallway and you go to open it, because I'm like, oh, hey, Justine, they weren't there. I never told you this, but I was like, they weren't there. Why I had come home and all the plastic was still up. And I was like, holy fuck, somebody died in here.
It's a kill room.
Yes, and then I looked and I was like, and you could see footprints in the paint. And I was like, oh
my God,
but I'm thinking to myself, like, why didn't they like paint outside? And then I realized like, oh, they did some weird shit in here.
Oh my God.
Yes. And there was areas of it that were swirly. Like you fucking knew. I know there was butt prints. I know y'all were laying and swirling and twirling in there.
We're painting.
Hold on. So you're still denying that sex occurred?
How would you have sex? I mean, I guess you could have sex with paint.
Not with paint. You fucked in that room while the plastic was up. He bent her over.
I don't think so, but
because I was thinking, fuck, yeast infections.
No, I think it was more like, ooh, this is fun. Oh my God. And then it's like, ooh, I get
because Galen painted. He, back in the day, he used to paint and be more creative. Yeah.
No,
I mean, he used to use like my back as a mural sometimes, and he would just make like a mural.
And it wasn't weird. It was just weird because it was like I thought she would like break it down before I got home, and so when I came in, I was like,
no shame.
Fuck is
there is no shame because we were painting. I mean, we used to, even in the backyard. I remember us doing that.
Painting,
like just like taking the paintbrushes
and
just
was the brush and.
Bitch, you did not see no penis fucking painted anywhere.
No, I'm just saying, but that was the brush and the juices were the paint. Ugh. So gross.
I just imagined paint and semen. Ew, that sounds horrible.
That gross. Great. Do they even mix?
I don't know.
Is it like a chemical thing that happens? Like, it's like oil and water.
Yeah, like a jelly and a.
Is that white paint? No, that looks creamy.
Gross.
Ew, semen is so gross. I can't.
Agreed. I don't like it.
I agree with that.
I think, and that's the funniest part too is, and then men turn around and be like, not my semen. Yeah, not your balls either.
What the fuck makes yours so special?
That's what I'm saying.
He eats pineapple.
Fuck that lie. Fuck that lie.
Listen,
I was young enough to believe that one time.
The amount of pineapple you would have to eat for that to even happen is unreal. And bitch, I feed you. I know what you eat.
It's like, nah. But
so no, that's
why I
not
bring your meals home that you make me because I'm eating pineapple at
all
work
day.
all day.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, right. That man can't even get down a water bottle, so I don't even want I don't want to hear it now. But okay, so no more food in the bedroom then when you're past a certain time. So
I mean, I still think you can.
You can.
Honestly, I just don't want to risk the infection. Yeah.
I mean, yes, for being a woman, it is testy to be putting.
Well, it takes time. Like, how much chocolate are you going to eat before we get going?
It's not supposed to be like a meal. I mean, there are some foodies that probably do that, but
I just feel like I don't have time to get a yeast infection.
If you ask Jesse, he will tell you he's a foodie.
He's like, I'm about to eat a sandwich on that belly.
Yes, literally.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, and it's so funny because I think like food.
Oh, you guys should do like that sushi body thing. Does he eat sushi?
He'd probably love that shit.
Oh, that would be super cool. I mean, not that I think that I'm giving you an idea for like your sex life. But Valentine's Day's coming up. Christmas is coming up.
Christmas.
Oh my God, if
Just
you
put
beat
some
him
sushi
home, yeah, you could just be
all over
laid
you
out
and
on
just
that
lay on the
table.
table.
No, I have cats.
Oh, never mind. Shit.
That sushi's about to be gone.
Yeah. You
God
have to
forbid he
But
gets
if I put
traffic.
spare ribs on me, they'll be fine. But I'm not doing the barbecue
No,
sauce. Too sweet.
I'm sure the cats would probably still think about eating that.
Yeah, I think they'd eat anything that I put on my body.
Yeah. Meat,
Yeah.
food.
Ew.
Yeah. Any animal.
Yeah, any animal.
You'd have to let
And
them outside.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Like he would actually fight the cats. Like, this
Yeah.
is my fucking
Your
deal.
two-legged animal.
Three-legged animal.
That's so funny.
Good one.
But that is a good idea. I think that is pretty cool.
I think that's weird as hell.
I mean, some people do it. I see it on TV, right?
Okay,
I've
yeah,
seen it
no,
on a movie somewhere.
no,
But
yeah.
normally it's like a hired person, and then you eat off that
Yes.
person. It's
Right.
not
But
normally
But how
your
much
partner.
better would it be if it was
Not
the
just that, but do
person
I gotta
you love?
shave? Like, do I gotta?
Yes,
do I
bitch,
gotta-
you need to shave.
Okay, I don't.
I mean, you could put like a
I
little
got a woman's
bamboo
cape.
leaf on your
Yeah,
on your
because
lady
underneath,
parts, right?
because underneath is a whole forest. Okay, so luckily we're just gonna bamboo that. That sounded bad too.
Bamboo.
Jeez.
Bamboo leaf that.
Leaf that, yeah, not bamboo.
Bamboo
That.
stick that. Boop, boop.
Speaking of, I remember a story about Jessica going to cosmetology school.
That
And
size not
I don't know
good.
if you know this, but she was practicing waxing. And I tried it and tried to let her do my bikini wax. That shit fucking hurts.
Oh my god, I won't ever.
It fucking
Oh,
hurts.
so bad.
Oh, like you guys mean
Waxing?
you don't like it? I've done
No,
it a couple times.
I don't like
No,
it.
she when she was going to school, we were at my house and she brought all her stuff
My
because she was
wax, yeah.
practicing, and
It's
I
not-
allowed my private areas to be
Private
practiced on,
And it was not.
and that shit fucking hurts.
And it's not because I was inexperienced. That shit is not comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind it, but I remember the first time I did it, and like she had already done like the top area, and then she's like, "Okay, lift your legs above your head," and I was just like,
Like,
"Why,
what,
bitch?
bitch?
How you gonna get my vagina like that?" And then she's like, "No, we gotta get your butthole," and I was just like, "Hold on, bitch, what? That's my butthole."
See,
And then she did it, and I was just like, "Ooh, I kind of like my butthole being waxed."
Yeah,
just a
see,
little
you
bit.
know what?
I went back for more.
I was gonna say.
I want to try going.
I
but
think that I would be down. I mean, obviously, you're not going to just go pay to get your butthole waxed, but I would.
It was my favorite part.
No, I was going to.
That sounds bad.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I wish that I could just pay for that part. Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause
What?
just the butthole, because it's like you can't really see it. I don't know what's going on down there. And I
Oh,
would love it to be
yeah.
pretty and nice, but everything else I can kind of get down on because I'm so sensitive. I'm like really scared. And then I think the first time I got it, it was random. My mom bought it for me. Weird. Rest in peace.
Oh, was that for like a
I
dance or
don't
something?
fucking know. And I was underage, I think. I don't know. Weird. And I didn't grow my hair out long enough. And so it was such a weird experience because she was like,
Oh shit! Did she break?
very, she's very manly, very butch,
Oh, the lady that you had.
the lady that I had. And so same thing. She was like, put your legs up. And I felt that she was looking at me like a snack. Like, you know, and so then she kind of did this weird look, like puzzled, you know, and you don't ever want somebody to look at your vagina puzzled. You know, it's like, does it smell? Does it look weird? Like, what's going on down there? Like, you know, because you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And she was like, I can do it, but your hair's not really long enough. The bitch left me with patches. She's like, there's no point in ripping this out. It's just going to hurt you. So to me, it was just like, I didn't walk out of there with this, because I didn't know what to
you
expect.
get a 50% discount because bitch, you left half of my hair.
Right. But I had a clean butthole and that was great. Yes.
I just felt like my poops were so much better after that.
So much smoother.
Yes, it was. I felt like I've never pooped so well than when
You
my
know
butthole
what?
is freshly
See,
wrapped.
Jesse
waxed.
needs that because
I
I'm
think any man probably would because they don't do.
No,
I don't think they do
but
that.
like, bro,
area.
if we buy more
don't
toilet
know.
paper because
I don't
he
look at
has to
people's
use a whole
buttholes.
roll because I'm not clean enough. Well, if you had no hair, maybe it wouldn't catch it.
Why
What is
doesn't
with
he?
that man that
he-
he has to take a million showers and use a roll of toilet
Oh,
paper?
listen.
Why doesn't he
if
get some baby wipes?
We have them.
I was gonna say,
And he still uses a
And
whole
he's-
roll of. Oh my god, that's an expensive bill.
Wiping.
Why do you need to wipe so
I will
fucking
literally scream up the stairs if you don't get the fuck out the bathroom. Wiping. That's what he said. Wiping. Like, bitch, you've been wiping for hours. No, but it's just sitting there dangling. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, it's not. And he's like, why
you clean?
I have to wipe till there's no more. I'm like, you're not gonna have a butthole soon.
No, and like that's gonna be like a raw ass butthole.
No, I remember. Okay, I remember when it was super raw, and I was like, here, use the Aquaphor. Like, and he was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Put it on your butthole.
Put it on your finger. And do what? Put it on your butthole. He's like, I kid you not. He was like, how am I supposed to do this? I'm like, if you don't spread those damn cheeks and just pop it on there. And he was like, this is so weird.
He
like,
just wanted you to do it.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
No, but he's just super weird about like that whole. Most men are, but he's like, no, but he's like extra, like really extra. But it's like, I mean, I wanted to help him with the Aquaphor, not help him with the Aquaphor, but he literally was like, so do I. Like,
great advice.
Yeah. And he just was like scooting, like, how do I spread the butt cheeks like you do mine? Okay. And rub it. Easy. But he's never changed diapers and stuff too. Like he's never, I have to like force him with nieces and nephews. He thinks it's kind of weird. Like he's very like.
I mean, some people are like that.
And so I feel like with his own butthole, he feels the same way. Like I'm violating this man. This man is you. That is your butthole. You can touch it.
That's so great.
So great.
But we love Jesse. He's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. He's a charm.
He is.
He is a charm.
Yeah. I mean, you seem genuinely happy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? He yes, I've learned a lot. I think we both have. I think we came from very different sides of life. And you know, it's not even so much like, oh, what I lack he has and vice versa. I think we see the world very different. So it's been fun. It's been fun to kind of go into his world and you know, and see where he came from and the things that he's seen. I never in a million years thought I would see those things. And I'm sure he's felt the same way. So it's been nice, you know, he shows me caviar and I show him boxed ratchet goodness. So, you know, we even each other out.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know you don't like something unless you try it?
Right. Girl, let me tell you, he's turned me on to a few things.
And you've turned him onto that ramen and cracked egg.
No, that's him.
That's him?
I don't eat that shit. He's Asian. I don't eat that shit. I don't crack no egg and no nothing except on an egg sandwich.
It's delicious. Have you had it?
I don't eat pho either.
Oh, I don't like pho.
That's the
Is
same
it
thing.
pho or pho?
No, it's pho. It's pho.
No, pho does not have eggs in it.
Yeah, it does.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I've had pho before and it was disgusting.
Well,
it was like sausage and meatball.
Yeah,
and like all
and
this
Well, there's
broth.
probably all
and-
different
No,
types.
there's different types. Yeah. Well, especially if you go to like an actual pho place, then they'll have like 16 different combos.
That might be the fancy one I had where I was just like,
No, like he turned me on.
I like ghetto ramen.
You know,
okay?
speaking of foodies, I feel like you and Kirk was being a foodie for a second, trying all those new restaurants.
Yeah, but not in our bedroom.
No. Oh my God. No.
Sushi boat.
No, yes, he's very adventurous with trying like all this different stuff. And I remember one time, because like I'm kind of a creature of habit to a fault.
Same.
And one time he wanted to try like this new place and he got like really mad because I was like, I don't think I'll like it. And he was like, you're so vanilla. And I was like, what the
Vanilla.
Like you just called me the C word, right?
I love the C word though. That's not
She does.
offensive. If you call me that, I'm like,
No, but
yes, tell me more.
I'm telling you, when he called me vanilla, it was like almost like if you were called that. And I was just
Well,
like,
it's like calling you bland, like you're bland chicken.
because
like,
I didn't want to try
like
a new
Justine.
restaurant.
No seasoning, but I put seasoning on my chicken.
So
okay?
yeah, so guess
Well,
what,
I would
Justine?
hope
You're
so. You're
vanilla to
brown.
him too, then.
Yeah.
Because I was
maybe
just
my
like,
food. Okay.
well, no, and that's what it was related to.
So, deal breaker.
Okay.
If Jesse didn't like cats, is that a deal breaker?
Absolutely. You're
Break up.
fucking
Done.
out. Dude, he told Naya the other day to get the fuck out the room. I said, get the fuck out the room with her then. Hell, out.
You're like, don't talk to my baby like that.
yeah, no. Out.
From the crazy cat lady
Man.
herself.
Yeah, but it's funny because he has his favorites now. Like they cry for him. Like Future, he lays on all his clothes. Like when Jesse's not home or he's in another room, he cries.
Wow.
My cats I love them. They're my whole life. And Dad's gonna buy us a big house and then build them a shed in the back. He said he
Build
promised.
them their own house.
He did because he's like, they're not gonna be in our house.
Like, but they better have somewhere to live.
No, and I said, I was like, why can't we have a sunroom then? He was like, we'll have a sunroom that we can be in the sunroom and they can have their own like shed in the back.
Their own sunroom.
Right. Well, it better be a fucking sunroom then. It better be a sunroom, and then it better have heated lamps, and they better all have their own hammock.
Well, yeah. They're going to have their own house.
I know, right? Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. That was our episode with Miss Jessica. Please tune in next time if you liked what we did. Please feel free to message us or give us a jingle. It's been real. Bye. Bye.